OMG. Charles tears Harry off a strip over silly conspiracy theories after his false warning shot. Prince Charles hit out at conspiracy theories surrounding the COVID jab as he paid tribute to the work being carried out across the country by thousands of vaccinators. Prince Charles acknowledged the existence of conspiracy theories and how frustrating they can be as NHS staff and volunteers are tirelessly delivering as many booster jabs as possible to tackle the emergence of the Omicron variant. Speaking out against vaccine misinformation, the Prince of Wales said, "It is so frustrating, all these nonsense conspiracy theories." Charles took this stance against vaccine misinformation on Tuesday, as he was visiting a pop-up vaccination clinic in Kennington, London. At the Lambeth GP Federation COVID Vaccinations walk-in centre, housed in a church, Charles was able to see the work against time carried out by 127 vaccinators and 190 volunteers working shifts around the clock. The clinic has been administering 3,000 boosters a day, which is 300 an hour. Wearing a face covering, Prince Charles spoke to some of the people working at the vaccination centre, including former picture editor Kate Souter. Ms. Souter explained to the future king she trained 8 months to become a vaccinator. Following the royal visit, the vaccinator shared a light-hearted exchange she had with Charles. She said, "He said thank you for helping and I joked that I had the gift of the jab and he laughed and said I'm going to use that." While in Kennington, Prince Charles met some of the hundreds of people queuing up to get their booster jabs. Speaking to some of them, he said, "So many marvelous people have been volunteering. I am glad you didn't have to wait too long." Prince Charles's visit to the Lambeth walk-in vaccination centre comes a week after he and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, revealed they had already taken up the offer of getting a third anti-COVID jab. And in a joint statement, the Prince and the Duchess urged Britons to follow their lead. They said, "We can only offer our most heartfelt thanks and congratulations to all the scientists, volunteers and workers across the NHS who have helped bring about this extraordinary achievement. And to all those who have not yet had the vaccine, or are hesitating before getting a booster, we can only urge you to look at the evidence in our intensive care wards and listen to those who work there. People who are unvaccinated are at least 10 times more likely to be hospitalized or die than those who have had 2 vaccine doses. That is why we urge everyone to get vaccinated and to take up the booster, as we have done ourselves." Another shocking news is that Prince Charles will be dreading the release of Prince Harry's memoir and what it could mean for his reign, a royal expert has said. It has been reported that father and son have barely spoken over the last 8 months and that relations between them are at an all-time low. It is alleged the pair have had only a few fraught conversations on the phone since Harry and wife Meghan Markle quit their roles as senior royals and moved to California in 2020. In addition, Harry has been accused of one-upmanship over his father due to comments he made regarding allegations of cash for honours that is engulfing Charles' charity. And now royal expert Richard Kay has said Harry is continuing to chip away at his father. He told the Daily Mail's Palace Confidential, "I think the difficulty for Prince Charles, every time now Harry opens his mouth, he's seen to chip away at his father's credibility. This must be undermining their relationship. They have on the horizon the prospect of Harry's autobiography or memoir. We don't know what's going to be in it. But we do know he has spent some time digging into his mother's relationship with his father. They must be dreading the publication of that book and what it will mean. We're edging closer to the Prince of Wales becoming monarch, and every time these embarrassing situations erupt with his son, it reminds people about why they have had problems with the prospect of Charles as king." Harry is set to release the tell-all memoir, which he promises will be a wholly truthful and accurate account of his life so far, next year.